Sure, my name is Celeste Oliveris, Celeste, and the last name is Olivarez.
And ma'am, I am going to ask you to use the microphone just the way you did. And what would you like to say today?
Okay. First of all, I'm the mother of Natalie Dodds, and I wanted to say hello and thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak today. I really wish I didn't have to. First, let me just acknowledge Natalie. I couldn't have asked for a better daughter. She was smart, beautiful, and giving. Thank you. She was extremely happy to serve her community as a queen and her school as an ASB vice president. There's been many times where I was like, just stop, Natalie. She wanted to continue because she wanted to make the school a better place. I have been looking forward to her graduation this year because I knew she was going to go on to better things in the future. Natalie wanted to be an actress. I had dreams of her being her date to the Academy Awards. I knew I would have to fight with her sisters for that honor, but I knew it would happen. Brianna, you took that away from me. You took away my chance to see my daughter get married and to see her sisters have children and her as well. I understand you have to live with what you've done, but you're not the only one. My entire family will have to live, and you will never understand what a mother feels like losing her daughter. You will never understand having to comfort her sisters in their pain, to see them cry that they miss her and not understand why. As hard as that is, I can forgive you, but I will never forget. All I ask of you is that you teach other youth to learn from you, to not do the same thing, to think about others before you make a decision such as drinking and driving. I've seen there's a lot of people who say, if you're drinking, don't drive. Call me. And I would ask the same thing for anybody. Call me. I won't be mad at you. But it's more important for me to save another life. We live in a small town, and this has happened way too many times already. Don't let it happen again. Just think. Call a friend. There's lots of people out there. Any time of night, I'll be there. I don't want my daughter's death to be in vain and for it to happen to anybody else, because the pain is too unbearable for anybody to live with. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Oliveris. Mr. Morgan?
Yes, Your Honor. The next witness we'd like to call is Ms. Julie Bussel, and she'll be speaking with regard to count 1 and count 4.
Thank you. Ms. Bussel, go ahead and have a seat for me, please, ma'am. And if you could also speak into the microphone, state and spell your name, please.
My name is Julie Musil, Juliemusil.
Thank you, ma'am. What would you like to say today?
Brianna, I'm not here to condemn you, for you already know that what you did was wrong. The pain in your soul is probably deep and all-consuming. Neither am I here to condemn your parents, for they too are in deep, deep sorrow. Instead, I'll use this time to honor my Blake and Garrett, two shining lights in this world. Blake is kind, caring, tender-hearted, and quirky. He brings joy and music wherever he goes, and he's always had a way of drawing people together. Our loud sing-alongs in the car are among my favorite memories with him. His goal was to become an airline pilot, and he recently began flying lessons. Being in the air was such a rush for him. And although his future is uncertain, this one thing I know for sure: his light continues to shine brightly. His deep and personal relationship with God will lead him to where he's supposed to be. The story of Blake's life, his lyrics may have changed, but his melody did not. My Garrett was kind, generous, tender-hearted, merciful, and funny. Just hearing him laugh made me laugh. He brought so much joy into our home, and how he's making the angels laugh. He had a special way of making others feel valued and important. His goal was to design virtual reality gaming. Although Garrett is now gone from this world, his bright light will never be extinguished. In my heart and in the hearts of so many others, his kindness and laughter live on. Brianna, today I offer you a precious and valuable gift: forgiveness. Not because you deserve it, but because I'm commanded to give it, and because forgiveness brings me peace. My hope and prayer for you is that you will someday receive this forgiveness and find peace in your own heart. This mess in your life can become your message. I hope you'll use it for good.
Thank you, Ms. Musil. Mr. Morgan?
Yes, Your Honor. Our final witness is Blake Musil. He's the victim in count 4, and I'll also going to address count 1.
Thank you. Blake, I recall your testimony during the course of the trial. It is part of the testimony the court has considered in deciding the issues today, which is sentencing. But as you may recall, the court did not allow you to get into your feelings and the impact that this has had on you, because that was not relevant at the time of the trial, but it is relevant now. So this is your opportunity to say what you would like in terms of the impact on yourself, as well as your own loss of a brother. And I realize the microphone's a bit away, but do your best to keep your voice up for me, please.
Okay.
Go ahead, Blake.
The first thing I remember is me just laying there. I couldn't feel anything. Everything was such a blur. And then it recalled to me, wait, my brother was in that same car. And when I got to the hospital, first realizing that I was paralyzed from the waist down, I realized that you have also taken my brother. Me and him would play Minecraft just on an everyday basis because it was so much fun. Playing random video games, play tag or whatever. But you just took that from me. You also took my ability to enjoy going to a day at the beach, or enjoying any convenience in my life. You just saw my mom cry. And that hurts me so much. You may be able to hurt me, but when you hurt other people, that's when you cross the line. So, I too offer you forgiveness, but you will face the punishments that come to you. For you have caused this, for taking away my brother, and taking away my ability to walk, to run, to dance. I'm in a performing arts group that I can't be anymore. I can't be in track anymore. I can't be in cross country. So while you are in prison, or wherever you end up, I hope that you will remember everything all the pain that you caused my family. But also, accept this forgiveness and learn from what you have done. Learn to not drink and drive. Do not be that idiot who does that. who ruined another person's life just because you were wanting to have fun. It's not worth it. I can say for all of us here that you caused so much pain to our school district, to my family, to the Dodds family, to the Dean family, and you just need to learn from your mistakes. Thank you.
Thank you, Blake. Appreciate your words. Other than argument, any other victim impact statements for the people?
No, Your Honor.
And Mr. McFerrin, any statements?
Your Honor, thank you. My client's parents, Jeff and Stacie Corey, are here. I believe Mr. Corey would like to make a statement.
Very good. Mr. Corey? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, Miss Corey, I guess.
Ms. Corey. Go ahead and have a seat there for me, please, ma'am. Slide right up to that microphone. State and spell your full name.
Stacie Corey, Stacey, Corey, Corey.
Thank you. Ms. Corey, what would you like to say today, ma'am?
First, I'd like to say sorry to the victims' families. For what has happened. You guys are not the only ones who will suffer. We will too. I'm sorry for that pain and that loss. Then I'd like to address my daughter. You've always been told it was not worth it. Your actions have consequences, whether good or bad. And unfortunately, those consequences are not something just you will have to deal with for the rest of your life, but so will we, and so will the victims' families. Your dad and I have always told you, no matter where you're at, doesn't matter what time you call us, we will be there. We will get you. I know this is hard for you because the guilt you will have to live with for the rest of your life. We, your dad and I, and your brother, will have to live with that as well because we will never stop thinking of you or the victims and their families and what they're going through. We will get through this. It will be hard. We will all get through this. It is something that hopefully others will learn from and not make the same mistake that has happened. Please know that we love you. We will always be here for you. And we will get through this. Then I'd like to address the court with the sentencing. Brianna is a very good person, deep down. I know her intentions were to never hurt anybody. But unfortunately, her actions have hurt a lot of people. I just ask that you be lenient in the decision of the sentencing and what it is that will come down upon her. And again, sorry to the victims and their families. That's all.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Corey. Mr. McFerrin, any other statements?